What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys, and I want to discuss this next-gen update for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because I'm kind of concerned. Now, I did a video previously talking about this and things that I would like to see in it is like clothing customization, new game plus. I don't understand why new game plus is like so hard to implement. Maybe, I don't know. I just personally feel that there's more to this next gen update than simply graphics and frame rate upgrades. The reason why, guys, is because you look at Spider-Man, for example, and even Spider-Man Miles Morales, those games dropped and they got a frame rate upgrade for free. They didn't have to put out a different game for that. Even with Kakarot, with the graphics upgrade, I just don't see it, man. It's not there for me. It's not there for me. I'm going down here these screenshots, okay? Because these, you can't really tell a difference here. But it's here, this image here, that you can really tell the difference. They did add a lot more elements, but I don't see this being $19. I don't. I'm sorry, man. I don't see how them adding these type of visual effects and a frame rate upgrade merits them selling this on next gen for $19. I am on the official Bandai website, okay? You can pre-order this right now for $19, and they're limiting the purchase to 2 units. And this is the standard edition. Now, for those of us who already have the game, the update is gonna be free. So right now, Kakarot is more expensive than just $19. So why is it that when it releases on the 13th of January that you can go out and buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for $19? It makes sense on the surface because at that point, Kakarot will be, what, 3 years old? I think it came out in, what, 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So it makes sense that the game shouldn't still be $29, $39. It's definitely not going to be $59. But I'm concerned. You know, even in the V-Jumps, they're not talking much about the next gen update. I mean, that literally could be all the information. You know, it even has the release date here of 1/13/2023. No new information here. The only thing it says that it comes with is the frame rate upgrade. On the official Kakarot site, the Japanese site, there's no information on the DLCs here. They haven't updated that, but they did update the new trailers. They haven't updated these yet. And there's no information, like I said, as far as like the DLC goes. You have the DLC and you have the free updates here, but there's no new information here. So I don't expect to see like a new game plus or anything of that nature. Down here, they haven't even updated this yet. It still has Xbox One, PS4. Okay. Now, one thing that I did want to look at as far as how much of a difference could this make? Okay. So this is looking at the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One X, and the Nintendo Switch version, which was recently added to the game. The frame rates, of course, all 30 across the board. That's going to be unlocked to 60. That doesn't include PC because I believe they can get up to 60. That's why people are wondering, oh, well, is this update coming to PC? At this point in time, it isn't. And the thing about it is because they can already get 60 frames per second, the only thing they would be missing out on is things like this. Now, there are visual differences. You can literally tell the visual difference. You go watch the trailer, you can see the visual differences in the upgrade. So that is there. But guys, the game looked just fine. Like, we didn't ask for more flowers in the field. You get what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm like, it's free for us. So I get it. We're not paying for anything. So I'm at a loss of words. Like, you had an opportunity to have a new game plus in the game. Possibly clothing customization. And not to say that those things won't come in the future, but the 60 frames per second is nice. I'm not going to doubt that. In a fighting game and things like that, I'm telling you, there's a huge difference. Okay. 60 frames per second, paid DLC not included. We know that it was included in the Nintendo Switch version. Here's another issue. Okay, you came out with Kakarot late on the Nintendo Switch and you included all the DLC in that. This is the only edition available for Kakarot. There isn't any more editions. And if you search online, the only thing I came across was a website that had this, and it wasn't even a website. It was more like something like off-brand Twitter. So this isn't even accurate because I went to the Bandai website. You type in dbzkakarot.com, it takes you to the Bandai website. You type in Kakarot, it brings you here. There are no special editions. So this is something that somebody probably made themselves. But this image was floating around for a little bit. I even seen it on Twitter. This is not accurate, guys. Now, it would be dope. It would be dope. I'm not gonna lie, because me personally, I saw this image and I even talked about it in the video when I saw it, that I would be getting the Legendary Edition, because it would come with the Season 2 pass. And you would think that they would do an edition on the PS5, but no. The plans from what I've seen is that they would just sell the Season Pass 2 as a separate thing. Now, you could possibly I haven't seen anything in regards to a new Power Awakens 1 and 2 or anything like that for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One. And like I said, same thing here. All you see is the PS5 version here, and that's just the image in the Xbox One. So I know people will see that and think Steam or something to that effect, but no, you only have 2 platforms here that this is available on. So, like I said, I wish that they showed the back of the box art. Maybe there is something that they're keeping from us, but that's yet to be determined. At this point, with it coming out in 2 months from now, it would be a big surprise if they did put something else in here. Like I said, reading this, there's nothing here. Play through Dragon Ball Z, scale like any other. I mean, you know, the loading times are going to be a lot faster, but you know, missed opportunity. If this is the only thing we're getting, missed opportunity. 60 frames per second isn't necessarily going to, I mean, the graphic, that looks amazing. I mean, there's a visual upgrade there, but the water is different. But other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? 60 frames per second are going to be nice. They can attain that in these cutscenes. So I don't know why they market these cutscenes, because they're going to look the same. I don't think they're going to revamp the cutscenes and stuff like that. I mean, you may have some visual differences like fidelity wise, but other than that, you know, it's going to be pretty much the same. But let me know what y'all think, because I'm at a loss of words. I'm pretty upset about this. So last thing here is, this is what's been on the website. Of course, they updated it for the Nintendo Switch, and this is kind of can show you some of the fidelity changes. They didn't say anything about 4K. Okay, the only thing they talk about is the 360. The 360. I'm tripping, man. The 60 frames per second. I was looking at Xbox and 360 popped in my head, but you can see the differences in Goku's gi and things like that, the reticles and stuff like that. Of course, the worst looking one, in my opinion, would have to be the PS4. Now, actually, the handheld version of the Switch. That's crazy. That is crazy. But the best graphic fidelity would be the Xbox One X. It's even better than the PlayStation 4 Pro. And the crazy thing about this, guys, is there is a noticeable difference with each of these. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, they're not, I mean, the PS5 version, you're going to go from looking like this on the PS4 to looking more like the Xbox One X. That's what we can look forward to. But I'm going to be honest, like, I've been playing on the PlayStation 5. I've been playing Kakarot on the PlayStation 5. And I don't know, you know, the PS5 edition, is it going to upgrade the way that it looks? I don't know. You know, you go through and look at the trailer. We'll go look at the trailer. How about that? That'll, I mean, the specs are the same, you know, for the most part. Guys, this next gen update, I'm not just super hype about anymore. Like, I was excited for it at first because the possibility of them adding actual things to the game, but I don't see that anymore. So let's Let's turn that off. Okay, let's see here. Let's get to the part where they're actually. All right, let's get out of that. I don't need that on there. Okay, so you're looking at the actual difference here. Like, as far as Goku's gi is concerned, you're not seeing, it looks like the color is more vibrant. Even the grass, the color is more vibrant. The water, look at the water in the background here, which this is crazy because it's kind of a different angle to Goku's house. He's facing this way on the house right here, but right here, he's in a completely different spot. He's not in the same spot. He's over more to the right. However, I did not mean to do that. However, there's no rocks over there. Like, look to the right. So this area looks to be completely redone. But at the same time, you have to understand we are looking at this from a completely different angle. Yet and still, everything graphically looks better. It is more appealing to the eye. But at the end of the day, it's one of those deals where we really didn't ask for this. I hate to be that guy, man, but it's the truth. We didn't ask for that. We don't care. The game looked just fine as it was, Going here to this one. Okay. Same thing, looking at Goku's gi right here, and YouTube doesn't upgrade it as much, but that is a noticeable difference in the shading and the lighting. It does bring it out more. The water, it almost looks like it has ray tracing applied because you get the reflections in the water and things like that. Like, look at the water on the left and then look at the water on the right. You have the reflections of things in there. That does take time. My issue is that it costs them money and time to do this. So why not put something more into the game? Why not add something more? You're looking at the trees right here. Look at the tree to the right, okay? And then in the upgraded mode, the tree is more into the foreground. I mean, they kind of clear up the fog, make things look a lot different here. Those trees, the clarity is a lot more different. The textures are a lot smoother. I mean, the thing just pops at you. It really does. It looks different. But like I said, at the end of the day, who was really asking for a graphical upgrade? Frame rate, I'm cool with that. Graphic upgrade, hey, I'll take it. But give us more to the game. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below, guys. Like I said, at this point, I'm gonna upgrade it. I mean, it's free, and I'm gonna play through the game, but it's gonna be difficult to play through the game again just with a graphics upgrade. It is. I mean, you gotta give us a new game plus or something. I don't know. That's all I got for right now, y'all. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.